Thank you very much. Thank you for hosting me. It is an added pleasure to be in this city. Sulaimani is a very beautiful city. The people of Sulaimani are very generous, very talented. This is my first time to participate in the Soli Forum. And frankly speaking, when it comes to United Nations always been a partner with Iraq. Iraq is a founding member of the United Nations. So the relationship between Iraq and the United Nations is going to continue, yes, on a different context, after 31st December, into a level of more of the work of agencies. This is what probably Iraq needs. That's what they request. At the end of the day, it's what Iraq wants and needs. And we at the United Nations, we respect the wishes of the Iraqi government and the Iraqi people, and that's what's going to take place. Well, I beg to disagree with you that the neighboring countries, most of them are stable, except maybe one that is going through some changes towards stability. Iran is stable, Turkey is stable, Saudi Arabia is stable, Jordan is stable, and maybe Syria. There is some changes there, inshallah, for the positive. But Iraq is different today than Iraq a few years back. Iraq is more stable than many countries around the world. That stability did not come out of the blue. It came after great sacrifices by the Iraqi people, great decisions by the Iraqi leaderships, and the Iraqi people wanted to move to another level of stability. You could see now there are airlines coming to Iraq, to Kurdistan, to Baghdad, to Basra. So the picture today in terms of stability in Iraq is much better than a few years back. And I'm sure, I'm fully confident that in the years to come we will see a more stable, more prosperous, more democratic Iraq. I'm not going to enter into the meaning of stability, but we all know stability is a holistic approach. It's not only a security driven stability, but economic stability and also investment stability, and with a country that is going forward in terms of entitlement for itself and its people. That's what the meaning of stability here refers to. Yes, absolutely. I mean, anybody who comes to Kurdistan feels this is a very stable, prosperous, vibrant part of Iraq. And there is international investment, and that's why, because stability exists here. And I always say that what happens in any part of Iraq is good for Iraq in general. There is no competition. This is all Iraq in itself. Kurdistan is very open towards investment, towards visitors from other parts of the world. Look at where we are at the moment. We are at the premises and the auspices of the American University in Iraq, in Sulaimani. So, you know, we regard Iraq as one country. There is Kurdistan, there is Basra, there is Sulaimania, there is Baghdad. This is all under the pretext of one country with special situation for the Kurdistan region. We respect the Kurdistan special needs, special requirements. The United Nations is there for all of Iraq. That's why we are here in Kurdistan. My relationship with the leadership in Kurdistan and in Baghdad is excellent. We're the United Nations. We don't take sides with one group, or we come here to serve all Iraq. We have a very special relationship with the Kurdistan region. Some of the leaders that I met here from Kurdistan are some of the most educated, enlightened, peace-driven leaders. Not only they talk about stability and security of Kurdistan, but also about stability, security, prosperity, development of all Iraq. If I may say a few things about President Nashirvan and also Kobad Talabani, Bafel Talabani, Masroor Barazani, and of course the leader, the Kurdish leader, Masoud Barazani. They're very active and they have played a great role in trying to bring stability not only to Kurdistan but also to Iraq and to the Middle East at large. You could follow this about the contacts that is happening in Sulaimani, in Arbil, and also in other parts of Iraq. You know, as you have rightly mentioned, climate change is an international and a global trend. Not only Iraq and Kurdistan are facing climate change challenges. The whole world is facing that. If you want to tackle climate change, you cannot do it on your own. It is a collective work. You have to work with other countries, sometimes the neighboring countries. What happens in your neighbor affects you. We at the United Nations, we have agencies that cover climate change. Security Council also touched on the question of climate change. And there are also international agreements that also cover climate change, where Iraq is a party to these conventions and treaties. Through collaborations, the international community could benefit. Even the reduction of the temperature, it is not a single task of one country. All countries have to be united and work together. And we at the United Nations provide not only the atmosphere and the place for them to discuss this, but also the technical expertise they may require.